Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel once again. And for today's video, as you guys know that for my time zone, Element Cup have just dropped by and it's 4 a.m. in the morning, in the night rather, than I'm still recording for you guys. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel till yet, please do subscribe, like, share and comment. So for today's video, I'm going to try out a sneaky pick in the Element Cup, which is going to be Chancellor. And though it is being water type, it is having access to the fast move of Smackdown that hits really hard. To Ducklett, it hits really hard, and for grass types also, in neutral situations and grass types also, it really hits very hard because of how squishy the meta is. And for fire type, of course, it hits even harder. So for Chancellor, I am going to pair up it with Ducklett as a safe swap and Bulbasaur as my closure. And Bulbasaur with a shield advantage can easily sweep the whole meta because of the spamminess from Seed Bomb and the coverage from Sludge Bomb as well. So in case of a hard lead loss like a grass type, I'll be quickly safe swapping into my Ducklett, and then Bulbasaur will be sweeping in the end game. And for Chinchou lead, obviously I cannot safe swap into my Ducklett, so I'll be playing that out with a style of ABA team, because I want the Chinchou to be keep aside of my Ducklett, so that is the reason I'll be playing it as an ABA team style. So that was the thought process that I had while making this team, and I have made this team well compact, well rounded as well, to make this Chancellor performing really well in this Element Cup meta. But since it's a rock paper scissors, let's check out how this team performed in Element Cup. And now moving into the first battle, over here I lagged a couple of turns over here. That is the reason I am ahead, like behind on energy. But as you guys can see, this Smackdown is chunking over here, and my opponent safe swaps into their own Courtney over here. So for Courtney, I do have a really great answer, which is my own Ducklett, but I should have swapped out into my Bulbasaur over here, because Bulbasaur have a less kind of play against this opposing Ducklett. So there is a reason I should have swapped out into my Bulbasaur, but never mind, since I got a shield from the Courtney over here with the bubble beam, so I can easily get the hard farm down with wing attack. And now I'll be going for the hard hitting move of Brave Bird, which is going to give out the final shield from my opponent's end. And now, since all the shields are down, I think Chancellor can play out this matchup over here. But since my opponent is throwing right now, so I'll be obviously shielding it, because it is going to be the obvious Brave Bird. And let's see what they have in the back. So these swaps out now. So I could have thrown the Crab Hammer over here, which would have done super active damage and could have won me the game, but I swapped out into my own Bulbasaur over here, which is able to reach to the next Sludge Bomb, which does knock out the Tepig over here, and I do get the win for the next for this game, because I'll be eventually getting to the next Seed Bomb before they could reach to the next Brave Bird, but they bubble beamed me. But that's not going to happen, because it will not get the knockout for my Bulbasaur, and I can reach to the next Seed Bomb, which is just enough to get the knockout and get the win for the first battle for this set with a Chancellor over here. Moving into the next battle, I pick up a lead of Ducklett over here. So this is going to be a really great lead, because I'll be doing so much damage. As you guys can see, is chunking away the health of Ducklett over here, and they throws over here. So they throws immediately after 8 wing attacks. So it might be a Brave Bird, which I shield up, and now they swaps out into their Hooper. So for Hooper also, I do have a really great response, which is my Bulbasaur, because since it's a ground and water typing, I'll be doing super active damage, double super active rather, with my Vine Whip and Seed Bomb. So Seed Bomb going through, so this will definitely go get the first shield from my opponent's end. And now they will be going for the next Body Slam. So Body Slam, so for Body Slam, I'll be going for my final shield, and now from this kind of range I can easily get the hard farm. And let's see, I think they'll be coming back with their own Ducklett over here, to which I go for the Sludge Bomb. So for this Ducklett, Sludge Bomb would be enough to get the knockout, so that is the reason I'll be going to get the final shield from my opponent's end as well. To which now, since they go for the hard farm, So I believe I'll be coming back with my Chancellor over here and I will be going for the Crabhammer, which I do let win the CMP against this Ducklett, and this will be enough to get the knockout for this Chancellor for my opponent's Ducklett as well. Beg your pardon. So now they brings out a Seel to it, which is going to be a Lick Seel as well. So I believe the recommended moveset is actually Ice Event and Ice Shard for as a fast move, but my opponent is actually running it with Lick and Aqua Tail and Ice Event. But never mind. So I immediately like switch out into my own Ducklett over here because I don't want them to get hard farm, to which now they goes for the Ice Event, but I can survive at most almost 2 Ice Events from full health. So that's the reason I'm able to reach to the next Brave Bird, which indeed gets the knockout for this Seel and gives me the win for the second battle here as well. Hopping into the next battle, I pick up a lead of Slowpoke over here, which is tough to handle because I cannot safe swap immediately into my Ducklett over here. So that is the reason I am going to stay in this matchup to which I'll be taking it to a 1-to-1 shield scenario, because now that's how I can get this Slowpoke really low, and then I can come back with my Ducklett to get hard farm on it. But let's see. Since I went for the Crabhammer, so I'll be getting back the first shield from my opponent's end as well. But now they can easily get the farm down over here for me. So that came as a backfire to me, because I don't know the actual turns to get to the next move over here for this Slowpoke. So that's the reason it backfired me. But let's see if I can manage to get some kind of advantage from it. To which now they comes back with their own with their own shadow execute as well. So this is going to be a hard-hitting fast move team, I believe. So, and let's see. So I go for the Brave Bird over here, which easily knocks out the execute, and this is going to be the next final Pokemon, which is going to be the Vulpix, and I think it's almost game over for me, because Vulpix is quite spammy and a bit of bulky as well, because I'll be going for the Seed Bomb over here, which is resisted. But since they are having double shield advantage, so I will be able to reach to the next Seed Bomb as well. But from this kind of range, I should have went for the Sludge Bomb, which is kind of a misplay from my end, and now they can easily double up on their move. So they will be now going for the Weather Ball, and now since my Ducklett is energy dry, so they will be going for one quick attack, and they can now reach to the next Body Slam, which will be enough to get the Ducklett knocked out and eventually get the win for the third battle here as well. So GG's to my opponent, really well played. So moving into the fourth battle, I pick up a Ducklett lead yet again. So Ducklett, Chancellor with Smackdown is going to have a really great great matchup rather with Ducklett, to which now I thought this might be a Bubble Beam beat, but in the final moments I end up shielding it, which was a correct shield from my end as well, which is going to be Brave Bird, to which now they stayed in and I go for the hard farm. Let's see what they comes back with, to which now they comes back with their own Shadow Bulbasaur, and I'll be going for the Crabhammer. So let's see if I can land the Crabhammer as well, which do land, and as you guys can see, Crabhammer hits so hard over here, and I almost knock the Bulbasaur out with Smackdown as well, which is really insane. And to which now they reach to the next Seed Bomb, which I'll be letting it go, and they do have their own Seel with Lick in the back line, which is going to be really great for me, because now since it's their last Pokemon, so I'll be going for the Bubble Beam over here to debuff them, to debuff their attack, and as it's their last Pokemon, they cannot reset it as well. So this is going to be the next Ice Event, which is not enough to get the knockout after the debuff as well, but they can easily get the Lick down. So I should have swapped out, but never mind, since I am having my Bulbasaur over here, which is running a Fine Whip, which is like super effective because of the water typing onto this Seel. And unless Dugong, this Seel is only pure water typing and not partial ice as well, which is really great for me. To which now I shield up the first icy wind over here, and I'll be going for the hard farm. But from this kind of range, one icy wind also will not be able to get the knockout for me as well, but I can easily get the farm down with icy wind and get the win for the fourth battle here as well. Now moving into the final battle of the video and this set, I pick up a neutral lead over here against this Seel over here, which is stunning ice shard. So since I am a water type, so I'll be resisting this ice event and this ice shard over here, but I am doing neutral damage with the smackdowns here as well. To which now the safe swapped into their own Chincha over here, to which I have a really hard response, which is going to be my Bulbasaur. So for Bulbasaur, I'll be undercharging the Seed Bomb over here, and this is going to be the next Thunderbolt over here, which definitely will be doing neutral damage, but I can easily survive it because now from this kind of range, you guys will see that I'll be eventually stop tapping because I want them to throw energy right now, because that's how the Seel that will be coming back in will be getting a bit of less farm onto my Bulbasaur. That's what I needed. As you guys can see, they can easily farm down with one ice shard. That's what I needed, and I'll be going for the next grab hammer from that kind of range, and let's see what my opponent does decide to do over here. So crab hammer going through, and my opponent does let it go, and the final Pokemon is going to be their own Clauncher. But since I'm having 2 shield advantage, and I'll be going for the next crab hammer of my own as well, which might be getting the first shield from my opponent's end. Yeah, which it does, and I'll be coming back into my own Ducklett. So Ducklett is not having a great matchup, but since the Clauncher is kind of low, and I have having 2 shield advantage as well, so I'll be going for the debuffs straight forwardly, and which will eventually get their attack drop, and I can easily get the hard farm with the wing attack and easily get the win for the final battle of the set and the video as well. So that was a really great set with using Clauncher over here, which really is a sneaky and spicy pick for this meta. So that's all for this video, and see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.